guys, welcome to our morning stretch this morning. We're going to begin just by finding a really comfortable seat. So get comfortable on the mat, bring yourself down, notice that connection into your sitting bones. So really feel as if you're equally weighted on both sides of the sit bones. Just take a moment to release the legs, maybe a gentle massage into the feet. That feels nice, and then just let go of those legs, allow them to be nice and soft. We're going to lift through the crown of the head, lifting the chest, and if you want to, you can close the eyes here, or just maybe softly gaze out through the lower lashes. Nice, just gently breathe in, lift the shoulders, and allow those shoulders to softly melt down the back. So this morning stretch is put together just to, just to help you to wake up, maybe get a little bit set up for the day. It lasts around about 10 or 15 minutes. Just help us to ease into our day a little bit. Okay, so just closing the eyes. We're going to allow a nice natural breath to flow in and out through the nostrils. Softly breathing in and breathing out. And just notice where your breath is today. Notice where you're at today. Checking in with your body. Just becoming aware of maybe any tension or tightness anywhere. The belly is a little bit relaxed. The shoulders are relaxed, and we soften our face. Really lovely. Just spend a moment here. If you want to, you can bring your hands to the heart center. And we're going to work with what we call Sankalpa, or our intention. So at the moment I'm finding it useful to just work with one word. So maybe a word that means something to you. Might be joy, or love, or compassion. Anything that brings you something positive to hold on to. And just breathe the word in. And as you breathe out, let go of anything negative that no longer serves you. So just releasing any feelings of negativity, any sadness, any frustrations, maybe any anger. Just let it all go every time you breathe out. And we're just going to release the hands down, taking the hands down to the knees. And very gently, in your own time, just begin to open the eyes, nice and softly. Really lovely. Take a breath in here. We're going to gently just allow the chin to come down onto the chest. Feel that lovely space between the shoulders and the ears. And make some nice soft half circles. So we're going to turn the nose just up to about halfway, and then all the way down, take it up again. Just exploring the neck really gently. Easing out any aches and pains, anything that might be feeling a little bit uncomfortable around the neck. Stay nice and soft with those shoulders, beautiful. And then if you want to, you can take that nose all the way up and round. Lovely big circle with the nose. Breathing in, taking it back in the other direction. Nice and slow and mindful. Nice. And then you can do what you want with your neck for a moment. So you might find that you want to just allow the head to hang heavy. Feel a lovely stretch through the back of the neck. You might want to lift the nose. Find a gentle stretch through the front of the throat. Excuse me. Nice. Bring the head back to the center. Lovely. We're just going to inhale the arms, the shoulders up. And exhale, just let those shoulders melt down your back. Inhaling up. And exhaling down, a little bit of movement through the shoulders, collarbones. Keep drawing your belly in a fraction. One more time. And release. Beautiful. We're going to come to a nice gentle seated cat-cow. So as we inhale, we're going to just look up a little bit, open through the chest. So find a nice opening across the collarbones, squeezing the shoulders together. And then as we exhale, draw your belly in, round your back. Just allow the chin to come down. Find a lovely C shape through the spine. Inhaling as we lift, opening the chest. And exhaling as we draw that belly button in. So belly button to spine connection. Really pull it in nice and tightly and round your back. Lovely. Inhaling as we look up. Really nice. And exhaling, release. And we're going to go one more time with that. So inhale, really open through the chest. Squeeze those shoulders together. And exhale. Nice. And then coming back to the center, we're going to take one arm overhead. So just reaching up. Find a lovely stretch through the side of the body, really ease your way into it. So we're not pulling, we're not forcing anything, and let go. Allow it to come all the way down. Inhale up with the other arm. Again, gentle stretch. Try and keep both sit bones down on the floor. And release. Inhale up. And exhale all the way down. And then inhaling up again. Beautiful. Exhale down. So we're going to this time lift the other arm up, so the arm comes up, and I want you to continue that circle. So take the circle all the way down, sweep the arm around the floor and all the way up, looking up towards the hand, and release. Inhale up with the other side. Okay, so we keep making that circle, nice big circle with the shoulders, sweeping the arm all the way around, and then bring it all the way back up. Beautiful. And release. We're going to do that one more time on each side. So coming all the way up. Allow that circle to come all the way down. Beautiful. Inhaling up. And release. And again, one more time. We're going to inhale up with the arm. Allow it to come all the way around, reach into that hip, see if you can keep those sitting bones down on the floor. Really lovely. Inhaling up and release. Really nice. So just bring the head back to the center for a moment, and we're going to change the cross of the legs to the other side. Taking those hands in front for a moment, and we're going to begin to walk the hands forwards. If you want to or can, bring yourself down onto your forearms, but look after your lower back. So if that doesn't feel great, we're just here. This is okay. Just releasing, allowing the head to come down. If you want to, you can take those forearms down to the floor. Or if you have the space, you can bring the head down to the floor if that feels good for you. But work within your own range. Breathe in and breathe out. As you breathe in, see if you can breathe into the hips, and then we're going to walk all the way back and change that cross of the legs. So bringing the other foot in front this time. Opening those knees nice and wide as feels good for you. So remember, always being safe, always working within your own range of movement. You know, just because you see me making a particular shape, it's really more about you finding your own pose here. So work in a comfortable way. We're going to walk the hands forwards to where it feels good, and then release the head down. Beautiful. Take a lovely big breath in here. We're going to lift up and then bring ourselves all the way back. Nice. And then we're going to come over onto our hands and knees, and very gently just sit back into our first child pose. So just take the knees as wide as you can. Bring the bottom down towards the heels. Remember, you can keep the bottom lifted if that feels better for you. And then just allow yourself to ease down into the pose. So just make sure that you're bringing your forehead to the floor, or if it doesn't want to come to the floor, you can take the hands, give your forehead some support, or of course you can use a block or a cushion if you've got one close by, just to create that connection. Breathing deeply into the lungs and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Lovely. And then one more time, we breathe in and we bring ourselves slowly back up to hands and knees. Lovely. So press firmly down into the palms of your hands and into the fingers. Try and spread the fingers as much as you can as well. So you've got a lovely long foot, a lovely firm base. We're going to take a nice big breath in here. Exhale, release the leg behind. So the right leg can come behind first. Don't worry if you're right or left, as long as we do both sides with things. I tend to work on the right first of all. So take a nice big breath in. Press into the underside of your heel. Draw your belly in. Really nice. Breathing in and breathing out. We're going to take a breath and just step that foot up alongside your hand. Nice. Take the hand over the foot, and then I want you to really think about squeezing all the muscles of the legs. We're going to draw the belly in, draw the shoulders away from your ears, and then lift up into crescent pose. Beautiful. So the head can stay center here if this feels good for you, or you can look up to the hands wherever you are. Just draw those shoulders away from the ears. Nice. Breathe in and breathe out. Lovely. Inhale, see if you can lift up through the sides of the body. Exhale. One more breath in here. And as we exhale, just bring that hand all the way back down. I'm going to come into a gentle rotation here. So pressing into the other hand, so press into this left hand here. We're going to open up and lift the other arm up towards the ceiling. So our belly button is turning towards that knee that's bent. Lovely. Squeeze the muscles of your legs and draw your belly in. Breath in here, exhale, release all the way down. Take your hand down and just bring your knee back. Lovely. Take a moment here if you need to release into the wrists. Nice, just a little stretch here, just letting go for a moment. And then take a breath in. We're going to release the left leg this time, or the other leg. So again, don't get too caught up about whether things should be right or left. It's all part of the process. A little bit of easing into the back of the leg here, just to ease out those muscles. Beautiful. One more breath in here. And then as we exhale, we're just going to bring that leg alongside, so the foot comes up alongside the hand. Really lovely. Breathe in and breathe out. Draw your belly in. Find a nice firm base. Take the hand over the foot. Beautiful. Squeeze the muscles of the legs. Draw your belly in as tightly as you can, and we're going to lift up into that crescent. Reach up firmly and strongly with the arms. The head can be in the center if that feels better for your neck, or you can choose to look up. Make sure you're bringing those shoulders away from the ears, and you're really strong through your leg. You know, you want to make sure that knee is over the ankle. Breathe in and breathe out. Really nice. So, welcoming the day, setting ourselves up for the day, finding some strength and some energy. One more breath in here as we exhale. Release all the way down. We're going to plant this time the right hand into the mat, and then extend away with the left. So lift all the way up. Make sure you're turning towards your bent knee. So belly button turning towards the bent knee. Look up towards the hand if it feels good in the neck. And then nice and strong through the arms. Breathe in and breathe out. Gentle twist through the waist. One more breath in here. And as we exhale, we're going to bring the arms all the way down. Take it in between and just step the knee back. Lovely. Take those knees nice and wide. Sit back into your child pose. And breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. And then on your next in-breath, we're going to bring ourselves back up to hands and knees. Gently tuck your toes under at the back. Firm your shoulders. Press firmly into your hands. And on the exhale, we lift the hips up as high as we can, bringing the soles of the feet down towards the floor. So the heels come down just comfortably, as much as they can. Maybe a little bit of a gentle pedal here, just to ease out the back of the calf muscles. Bend the knees if you need to. We're nice and strong through those arms, and we're going to let the head just hang heavy. A little bit of a shake, a little bit of a nod. Beautiful. If you feel the need to move around a little bit, maybe hips from side to side, maybe a little bit of a stretch into the underside of the toes, you can do so. Really nice. Take a breath in now, and we're going to gently just walk to the top of the mat and just allow the head to hang down. So let go of the head, allow the crown of the head to be pointing down towards the floor. Lovely. Into ragdoll, so you can allow the hands to just dangle down to the floor. Take a bend in the knees if you need to look after your back. Can be quite a generous bend if that feels better. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And one more breath in. And we're very gently going to bring the hands to the top of the thighs, squeeze the shoulders together, and gently bring yourself up to standing. Lovely. So inhale, we come to mountain pose. Really think about drawing up through the center of the body. Press firmly down into your feet. Connect into the whole body. Squeeze the muscles. Draw your belly in. Lengthen your tailbone. Lift crown of the head and allow the arms to just come down, sending energy out of the fingertips. We're going to take a breath in here, and we're going to step back with that left foot. So take it back just to where it feels comfortable, and we're going to square the hips, so the hips come forwards. You might want to walk that right foot just out a little bit, so we're on a nice track here. Beautiful. Coming into a nice bit of a gentle flow here. We'll take okay, we're going to just think about pressing down into the front of the front leg here, nice and straight. So keep it nice and straight. Squeeze the muscles in and press down into all four corners of the feet. The back foot is around about 45 degrees, so angle. And again, we're pressing firmly down, really squeezing through those leg muscles. Nice. We're going to take a breath in, arms come up. Reach up through the sides of the body, and then as we exhale, just bend that knee very gently. Make sure you can still see your toes. Make sure the hips are nice and square to the front. Lovely, and we're really firmly grounding down with that back leg. Breathe in and breathe out. Beautiful. One more breath in here. As we exhale, we're going to turn gently to the left and allow the arms to come down into our warrior two pose. So it can be a nice gentle pose here. Just keep drawing the belly in and soften your shoulders, soften your face. We look down towards that middle finger. We're going to nice and gently turn over that front palm, allow the back hand to just drop down to the thigh. Keep that bend in the same place and lift up into your peaceful warrior. Lovely. Take a lovely stretch through the side front of the body. Breathe in and breathe out. Really nice. One more breath in here. And exhale, coming all the way back down. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Lovely. Inhale and exhale. Really nice. So the hips are opening out in Virabhadrasana 2 as we've turned towards this left side. So take a breath in here. We're going to turn the hips towards the front and lift back up to our Warrior 1. Nice. So keep that gentle bend through the leg, keep firmly pressing down into the back foot and draw shoulders away from the ears. One more breath in here, and as we exhale, bring yourself back to the top of your mat, palms together down to your heart center. Inhale and exhale. Release, hands come down. Lovely, into mountain pose. Just feel the air on your skin and just notice the space that you take up in the room. Let go of your breath. Beautiful. One more breath in here. And exhaling. We're going to just take that right foot back this time. And again, just take the foot out onto a little bit of an angle and then walk your left foot across towards the left. It will just give you a bit more space for your hips. Beautiful. Taking a breath in, the arms come up high. Going to reach up, hips are nice and square, and then on the exhale, gently bend your knee. So again, any adjustments that you need to make everything feel comfortable, make sure that you do. Make sure that you're comfortable in the pose. Breathe in as you lift up, breathe out, release your shoulders. Allow the shoulders to be nice and broad. Breathing in again and breathing out. Firm the legs, pressing firmly down into those feet. Next time we breathe in, as we exhale, we're going to turn towards the left and just allow the arms to come down into Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. So the hips open out a little bit now. Breathe in and breathe out. Soften your shoulders. Keep looking down the middle finger. We're going to take a breath in, turn the palm, allow the backhand to come down, lift up into your peaceful warrior. Find a lovely stretch through the front side of the body. Really nice. Left side here. Inhale and exhale. And then one more nice big breath in here. We're going to exhale back to Virabhadrasana 2. Finding our footing, lifting through the crown of the head and softening the shoulders. Inhale and exhale. Lovely. So we're going to move back into Warrior 1. So just gently turning the hips, we bring the arm up, keep that bend in the knee, and we work back into Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Going to take one more breath in as we lengthen through the sides of the body and then step forwards. Nice. Palms together, down to your heart center. Come back into your mountain pose. Really nice. Inhale and exhale. Looking up nice and tall through the crown of the head. Beautiful. So just releasing the shoulders, we're going to step to the middle of the mat and bring ourselves down to the floor. Coming back to this lovely cross legs. Really nice. So very gently, I want you to bring soles of the feet together, opening gently into the hips, allowing the knees to come wherever feels good for you. Lift up tall through the crown of the head. You can bring the hands to the heart center, or you can release the hands down onto your ankles, whichever feels good for you. Breathe in and breathe out. One more breath in here. We're going to release down. Just take those legs back into a comfortable cross and then change the cross of your legs so you're working on the other side. Breathe in. We're going to lift up through the crown of the head. As we breathe out, we're going to turn towards that right knee. Inhaling as we lift and exhaling, gently turning the chest. Inhaling and lifting, gently turning, rotating, and one more time, just lifting up nice and tall, and we find that lovely, gentle, detoxifying twist. Beautiful. Release, come back to the center, allow everything to settle. Well done, everybody. Lift up through the crown of the head as we exhale, just coming over to the other side. Again, you can take right hand over onto that knee, but remember, if it feels better to have the hand here, then work within your own range. We're going to lift up nice and tall, and exhale, gently turn the chest. Inhaling up, and exhaling, turning away. And one more time, we're going to lift up nice and tall. And release, beautiful. And then come all the way back to the beginning. Take those feet out in front a little bit, bring soles of the feet together. Take a lovely gentle stretch here, just rounding the back. Allow the head to hang heavy. Soften yourself down. And just allow the breathing to soften for a moment. Really lovely. Bring yourself all the way back up. We're going to take the feet out in front. Come into Dandasana, so lifting nice and tall through the whole body. We're going to inhale, bring the arms up. Lift up and out. Press palms of the hands together. Really connect into those arms. Remember any shoulder injuries, you can bring the hands to Anjali Mudra, to the heart mudra. Really lovely. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Well done, everyone. One more breath in here. And as we exhale, the arms come all the way down. Beautiful. So we're going to bring ourselves into a comfortable seated position, wherever that may be. So for some of you, you might want to get yourself a cushion or have a block or a blanket that you can sit on. Really nice. Once you find some comfort, and also you can have the legs out in front if that feels better, or one leg, if that feels better for you. Get yourself into a comfortable position. We're going to lift tall through the crown of the head. Closing the eyes if that feels good for you. Knowing that we've just worked through the body, waking up the body a little bit, preparing ourselves for our day ahead. Breathing in and breathing out. And just allow your breath to be nice and natural. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. And as you allow that breath to soften, just allow the body to soften with it. So you can let go of the belly, let go of the legs, let go of the arms, and release any tension in the neck and the face. Breathe in and breathe out. Very gently, we're going to deepen our breathing. Just bringing ourselves back into the room. Begin to wriggle the fingers, wriggle the toes. Again, maybe a nice gentle massage into the feet. That can feel really nice. Spend a little bit of time maybe moving the shoulders, rubbing the thighs, a little bit of massage around the knees. Inhale, we're just going to lift those shoulders up towards the ears again. And very gently, if you feel ready to, you can open your eyes. Nice and gently. Really lovely. Take a nice breath in. We're going to bring the arms all the way up. Exhaling, release down. Work mindfully into the fingertips. So really feel that lovely connection through the side of the body as you lift. Exhaling down. And then one more breath in. We're going to gather up all the lovely energy that we've created in the room. Bring it together, palms come together. Draw your hands down to your heart center. Beautiful. Take a breath in here. Maybe revisit that word that you worked with at the beginning of class. Maybe joy you're looking for today. It might be peace. Might be motivation. And so we're going to take the hands to the forehead and think kind and loving thoughts about ourselves and about others. We bring it to the lips and we speak with kindness and the truth. And we take it to the heart and we have a kind and loving heart. Namaste, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me today. Really nice. Any of you have any questions, or if any of you want to make any suggestions, or if you're looking for any particular classes, feel free to contact me, either over the medium of Facebook, etc., or by email, purerelaxationuk at yahoo.co.uk. So thank you so much. Have a lovely rest of the day. Bye bye.